it's me, Luigi, and welcome back to another episode on the Overcast Network. Today we're here playing Smog by Matado. I always thought that was Mateo, but now that I'm reading it out loud, that looks like it's Matado because there's another T after the double T. And eye lifting. There are two guys already in here. I'm a little bit late to this game. I said it, and then I started recording, and then I realized that my audio setup was a little bit different because I was doing some other recording, which didn't involve my voice. So I had to turn that back on, and now I'm here a little bit late. This is a fairly old map, I should say. It's not in the rotations. I set it just to, I guess, spice things up a little bit. Add a little bit more variety to the servers. This is a two-world CTW map. It's kind of laned off, as in you can bridge, I think, from one lane to the other, but you actually have to bridge there. There is no pre-made bridge there already for you, so it's a little bit hard to rush both worlds at the same time. I'm also going to go ahead and make a shield so I don't forget. There we go. Let's put that on my my offhand. And if I remember correctly, this map has a fairly high, a fairly high build height. So we can go pretty high up here. Let's try 145. So it has a really high one. It's just that you start pretty high to begin with. Is there any water? There is water in this map, so I kind of want to get a bucket here. It looks like that's a defense, so I'm not going to destroy that though. I'm kind of not used to recording videos so close together. Usually it's a month or two apart, so I have a lot to talk about. But the past 5 days, not much has really happened in terms of news. I guess I could talk a little bit about the tournament, although nothing's really happened on that front. It's just that we have finished, or the sign-ups have finished, so you can't sign up any longer, and the admins, or I should say the event coordinators, are picking out the 72 teams that will make it, because we actually got 86 this time, which is a lot more than a lot of people predicted, even though our team sizes are... Can you break this? Even though... Okay, you can. Did that drop? Okay, it did drop. It just replenishes too quickly. I have a... What's it called? I have a mosquito bite on my leg, and it's like in the middle of April, and it's really bugging me right now. I have no idea what what the middle of April has to do anything with this mosquito bite. I guess just I'm not used to having it so early on. They usually come out during the summer. Going back to what I was saying, yeah, we have 86 teams now. So unfortunately, there will be quite a few teams that will not make the cut. And does that guy know I'm here? I think he does, but I'm just going to dig in just in case so he doesn't knock me off. There will be 14 teams, if I'm not mistaken, if my mental math is correct. Hopefully my math is better than my English, apparently. If my mental math is correct, then that is right. Is this a coal block, or is this that looks like obsidian? It kind of looks the same in the dark, though. What's here? Do I want to break here? Oh, okay, there's not really any. Oh, okay, that's why I don't want to break here. I'm going to dig a few more blocks into this. So it looks like we've gotten to magenta. This is a really cool map. I like it a lot. Oh, okay. That guy found me. He knew I was there, too. I know that he did. Because he was, like, looking around the edge. He probably was F5ing. And he just dug to the sound, I guess. So how to get out of here? Is there a way? I hear lava. I'm also digging up to where iron is. Okay. I know what I'm doing. Gonna run around here. Nobody knows I'm there. He's digging the other way, that other guy. This could be really bad. Oh, especially with the shield on my bar. Oh, no. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if you could actually bridge there. I might have been trying to block this there unintentionally. I was trying to place blocks on the side. I think you can bridge there, if I'm not mistaken. But if you can't, then, well, that kind of sucks. But it doesn't make a difference, because if I did block glitch, then I would have killed myself anyway. Because that is illegal, and you shouldn't be doing that. This has been a PSA from Luigi. So this is where you get the... Okay, no, you can't. Can you even play... Okay, you can place blocks here. This is where they got the water from, I'm guessing. This, like, infinite water stream, maybe? This isn't the best defense, as you can see. You kind of could just, you know, run around over here. So I know now that I'm going to most likely be tunneling... or maybe trying to go to the other side, because there was way too many people there when I was going by. And I like what they did over there with the infinite water source. It looks like we also got a touch on lime. I don't know if it's somebody who got a touch on pink and then ran to lime, or if it's a completely different person. Because if they got pink and then went to lime, I'm assuming that they placed some safeties from pink into lime, so that you could just go to lime and get both wolves in one time, in one fell swoop, I guess you could say. Let's go ahead and pick up the water bucket, break this over here, because block spam is unnecessary and unneeded. I also really like the stained glass, so that each team has this one, like each stained glass, so you could kind of see who's bridging and doing what. I think it's a really neat little addition to the map. I'm gonna dig down here because I think somebody's trying to. Okay, no, never mind. I was wrong. Let's go back to this owl. Let's go break that. There we go. Red guy's coming across. I'm assuming he has one of the wolves. I'm gonna knock this guy off, or attempt to, but he took almost no knockback. Now he's dead, but this red guy is still kind of, or this blue guy is still kind of running. So it looks like we got magenta back, or we got lime back. Sorry. We still need magenta, unless that guy again has both. And if that's, you have to place the wolves over there, which I don't. Up there. Oh. Up there. Where's the guy with the wool? Where is the guy with the wool? He doesn't know where to place it. And okay, where's his name? Follow me. You come up here, and this is where you place the wool. Because it's a little bit too unintuitive. They should really place it somewhere else. Because it's people usually place it, or the monuments are usually inside of the spawn. So it's kind of different, I guess you could say. Not the best design choice. Looks like he has both wolves though, and so this is gonna be a fairly short match. Oh, somebody else placed magenta before him. So yeah, I'm gonna go before I finish, or before I switch. I want to kind of finish my thought, even though I'm kind of just stuttering over all my words now. They should probably move. I don't know if they're gonna update the map anymore, but they should probably move the monuments back into the or back into the spawn kit, or back into the spawn, so that it's easier for everyone else. But as usual, I will be back when I find another map to play. And welcome to OakSpell. This is a map created by Avalier. It looks a bit confusing. I just set this on. This is also a new map that I'm going to be testing, I guess you could say. Boring armor. I don't know, this looks pretty confusing. This is on mini-servers. It's an 18v18 map. DTC, 2-teamed as usual. Red team and green team, which is a little bit more different and probably not as good. I shouldn't have thrown my pants off. Probably not as good for blind people because, if I'm not mistaken, they have trouble distinguishing those colors. Yeah, this map looks really confusing, and a lot of people are falling out of the world. I'm not too sure how I like it so far. Like, my initial impressions, I have mixed feelings this early on. This is also, I guess, like a DTC map because, well, it seems like there are not DTC map, TNT map, because it seems like there is TNT. Oh, and I'm dead. Well, I was trying to read the sign. I should have read it while I wasn't standing on a 1-block gap. And that was the same guy who was on capture and I helped him with the wool. Look, this is how you repay me, by shooting me in the back. Oh, I'm so sad now. Hey, thank you actually, because I wouldn't have made that jump, and then you killed me anyway. Okay, new plan. I'm not going to spend all the time trying to fix my inventory because I get killed too quickly. So what I'm going to do is just hop up and kill the red guy who's hiding here, who was hiding here, and now he's gone. Well, during this time I will make some iron armor because it's better than the boring old gold armor. Let's go ahead. I do like the aesthetics of this map, or aesthetics. I don't know. I feel like I've been saying that word wrong my whole life. Aesthetics. Because I always say aesthetics. I think aesthetic is an actual word, but I think aesthetic is different. I don't know. I'm confusing myself, so I'm gonna switch the conversation to how I'm making a shield, and I forgot to put on my armor, and I have so much iron, or so many iron ingots. I don't need them all. We are on green team. So, and oh god. Thanks, guy, for killing me. Oh, it's the same guy too. Thanks, Rad. Sir, you're totally not though. I'm gonna kill you now, so I could try and actually like get the stuff inside of that chest there, and not die. That's the plan. He's wearing green. I think that's why he ended up killing me, because I thought he was on my team. I'm also gonna make this a little bit easier to get around. I'm gonna take this, and I guess just take some more armor here. Hopefully not get shot and killed while I'm making it, because I take a long time to make my armor. There we go. Let's make you, and before I forget, we also have to make shields now, because you can no longer block with your swords. How am I going to organize this? I guess we got a touch on the core already, and it's like a couple of minutes in, so I don't know how I feel, but that's 3 minutes in. I don't know if it's leaking yet. Whatever it is, it's already touched. I also, oh god, why would you blow up this? There's literally there's no point in blowing that up. Okay, there's no mode, so it's obsidian the whole time. At least he tried to say sorry twice. He misspelled it both times, but it's the thought that counts. But yeah, there's no strategical advantage in blowing up that island over there. At least for our team, because we had possession of it. It's not like we were trying to get rid of the possession from the red team. So I'm just gonna rush in here and see if this drought will end. Okay, it doesn't work. Can you break these cobwebs? If you can, I have an idea of what I could do. Okay, you can. I have an idea of what I could do. Like I literally just said a couple of seconds ago. You could also bridge really high in this map, apparently. That's really high. Higher than I expected to, at least. So I'm gonna go with the same strategy before, just running and trying not to die. And then I'll land in a cobweb. I'll break the cobweb. I'll not break the cobweb because this guy jumped down to kill me. And I'll kill him instead, and then break the cobweb. Actually, at this point, I don't even need to break it, even though I already did. And I'm on their team side. Look at that. I can't even make armor on their side, and most likely end up dying when I'm trying to. I should probably eat a gapple really quickly here. Let's just quickly make armor, try not to die. Oh, somebody's coming. Ah, I knew you were coming. And you lagged. Or I lagged. One of us lagged, and the other one... And I died because of that. I'm gonna blame that on you, though. It's completely your fault. 0% mine. I want to see what the stuff is here, so please don't shoot me. There we go. Let's go ahead. Fire resistance, fire... Oh, that's actually, like, really good. I'm gonna throw this into the void. After much deliberation, it's most like... And we ended up winning anyway. Well, that's a good game. I was going to throw it into the void, so we end up not losing, or like the other team doesn't get it. It's better for neither team to have it than their team end up getting it after. But I guess that'll be the end for this episode. It's going to be like a 14-15 minute video, which is how long the last one was going to be before we play the 9.5th law. But if you guys enjoyed the video, a like is always helpful, and I will talk to you guys in the next one.